Morning guys, Mark Fresh, ProTech Dog Training. Out and about early in the morning as usual. Got all done by 5:30 in the morning, get all my chores done and try to beat the heat out here. So that's all done, scooped up the yard and cleaned kennels. Didn't clean them, but I scooped everything. I'll clean a little later. So everything's scooped, dogs taken care of, all the good stuff. So I've got some good news, bad news. Good news, bad news. Good news for somebody that might be interested in a high echelon dog that can get you on the podium in Schutzen. Bruno is now available. And sometimes this is the sort of thing that happens in training, and the customer that had the dog imported over and everything, had the dog imported, they sent him to me for training. I've had the dog in my hands for a couple months. Start working with a customer and send the dog back home to get bonded with a family and make sure that that bond is really good and the family's tight with the dog. And the gentleman of the family ended up catching hell from his wife because his wife is very, very into being clean and all that. And from the last dog that he had that passed, that they had a long history with, there was a window of time that he didn't have another dog, so that she got used to that, and now this new dog comes in and she really laid into him, and the kids are getting to the point where they're going to be doing a lot of activities with the kids towards going towards college and all the things that, you know, they're 12, 14, whatever. And so she was on him pretty heavy, and he ended up getting to a point that he just threw in the towel and let me have the dog on contention. We're going to go ahead and place the dog. So the dog is now available, okay? But I have to have a certain type of individual that wants this dog. I want to see this dog go to the podium. I want to see this dog be taken in by somebody that's really going to put the dog to use and really be into IGP, because that's what he was bred for, or some working dog type of thing, that the dog is going to have a life that revolves around what he was bred for. And that's the biggest pet peeve of mine. This is not a dog that I'd want to go sit on the couch and have somebody that just wants to foo-foo him and that's it, because this dog has so much more potential and is a hell of a dog. He's now 10 months old. He was 10 months old yesterday, right? I looked up his date and I figured it out. He was 10 months old and a day yesterday, okay? So he's still a young dog, all kinds of potential, and I'm going to start pointing him towards Schutzen and use him as a practice for myself, because I've got a buddy that has a Schutzen club and very well versed in the sport. And so I'm going to take this dog and start working him towards that direction, but I'm looking for the right person to have this dog. So I already reached out to a couple folks, I won't say names, but people that I respect in the Schutzen crowd, and I still got some more contacts to try to make today. But put the word out if you know of anybody that's looking for a high quality dog that can get them on the podium. Right? They're gonna have to put in the work, they've got to do their thing, but I'm looking at people that are very well secure in their ability to get to the podium. And there's Schutzen trainers out there that do this all the time that are very well known. And again, I won't go through those names, but I will be reaching out privately to them myself and getting the word out in the right circles that we can get this dog placed to a location that does him justice. He deserves it, right? He's a hell of a dog. And he's a very special dog. It's a dog that I wouldn't have in my hands that often. So, hell of an opportunity for somebody. So if you're interested and you think you have what it takes to get to the podium, and you've already been around Schutzen and you're that type of an individual, give me a yell. Bruno is all that and then some. Papered, Czech Republic, very high quality bloodlines, and I would go into it privately with whoever, but this dog will stand out once you see his bloodlines and get to understand where this dog came from as far as his breeding, right? I don't want to see this dog go to waste. That's my biggest thing. That's why I want this dog to go to somebody that can really appreciate him. He's a special dog. So, all right, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to post this on Facebook now, and if you're one of those type of people that can get to the podium and put in the work and wants to get the opportunity to have a dog like this, he is available. I'll talk to you later. Bruno, the Czech Shepherd.